they love the way we sound, the way we review, so turn up your sound, cause here comes the most badass talent to review.
Central Game Review.
Cause that's what we do when we start. We review games whether they're good or not. From the graphics to gameplay, beginning with a plot. Nothing will stop us from reaching the top. 500 subs in less than 3 days. These motherfucking idiots thinking it's just a phase. We suffer through damnation and even haze, but we come through cause we here to stay. Alright, so Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like the majority of fighters out there, doesn't really have a story. Well, the story's basically...
Gonna take you for a ride. Dun, 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 dun.
And that's basically it.
Alright, so the graphics Marvel vs. Capcom 2, they keep the old feel of them, and they do look the same as the old ones, but they do a little bit of polishing, like, you can maybe tell just a little bit of HD into it. I mean, they're nothing special or anything that you would see in an old retro arcade game, but they are definitely updated a little bit, and it still looks great as it did back in 2002 or 2003, whenever the fuck it came out on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, and one thing I actually always liked about this is that, it kind of keeps this comic book look, no matter, even if it is Street Fighter and all the Capcom series, they all look like they're in the comic form, so I did like that.
Yeah, and I also have to admit, I just like the graphical look of it, and I also like how they took, people that aren't, like, Jill Valentine. I just think it's badass that she's, like, cartoony style Jill.
Yeah.
Just gotta say that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, she's sexy.
The gameplay in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is, basic fighters, but it's a 3-on-3 brawler. You can switch out your characters on the fly, and also you can change what if you want them to be like a dash assist or an air assist, and that can add into the gameplay factor of like when you call out another character to help you, they can either dash and do an attack, or they can shoot them in the air or whatever. And then you also have your hyper combos or special moves where you can actually combine powers with another superhero, or if you do a triple move where all three of them come out, and it's really awesome and devastating to do.
The gameplay is just pretty much your average fighter. It is a lot more faster paced than fighters. I mean, if you're a slow person, this is not your game because you'll probably suffer from a tumor if you play it. But overall, it's just a really good fighting system. Nothing's broken by any means. It feels like the old game. Everything works. Everything looks great. And overall, it's just a really fun brawler to play with your friends.
Yeah, I overall liked it. I like that it was fast-paced. I like that you don't have to be the greatest fighting champion to actually beat someone in this game. And the specials are not like, 50 buttons to pull it off. And it's just a fun game. And obviously fan service because you get all these characters thrown at you like Wolverine and Ryu from Street Fighter and all these characters from both of the companies, so it's a very fun game.
Simple to play, hard to master. Like
Gonna take you for a ride.
Overall, I had to say I like the game. I mean, there is no story, but it does have online, and that is fun. Though, I have to mention that online, the lobby system is fucked. Once in a while, it'll just freeze on you, and you can't fight, and you're just looking at all these names, and you're like, why am I clicking A, and they're not fighting each other, and I hate that, and they still haven't fixed that, and it's a few weeks now, and it's just really annoying. But when you actually get into the game, when you're switching out characters and beating the shit out of your opponent and doing all these cool-looking comic kind of moves, it's just a lot of fun, and definitely one of the more, I don't know, I guess I would just say it's one of the better priced Xbox Live games, and it was definitely worth the money.
I would have to agree with Whitey. This is definitely one of my favorite arcade games out there, and since it was back on the Dreamcast, like he said, there is a couple problems with the online, though. Every single fucking time I play with my friends, at least 5 or so times, this lobby system shit will just freeze. Like, you'll be fighting everything, you'll finish fight, and then bam, like you're pressing, you're clicking as fast as you can, and it just doesn't do anything. I really think they need to fix that, seeing the fact that it's been out since late July. But other aside from that, I've only experienced a couple lag in some of the games. But other than that, it's just a really fun brawler to play with your friends or fighter. And I definitely recommend paying the 1,200 Microsoft points for this.
And third time's a charm here. I'm going to agree with all y'all and say it's awesome. It's a lot of fun to play. I like the fact that it's very simple to pick up and play, and I can do a couple rounds with the computer or online and be done with it. But I'll tell you guys one thing. If you expect to go online and beat the crap out of people, you are going to get your ass so unmercifully beaten that you are probably going to want to throw your controller, because not only will you think you're kicking butt, but at the point when you're almost about to win, they will unleash some super ultimate combo spamming BS bullshit. I mean, these projectiles will hit you in the face over and over, and you try to block them and then do something else, so switch characters, and then, yeah, it's just, you're going to get mad, and it's going to take you for a ride, and then you're going to turn the system off. But aside from that, that's other people playing, and that's their tactics. Enjoy the game. Have fun with it. It's a fun 3-on-3 brawl, and it's highly recommended for the Xbox Arcade or PSN Network. Your choice.
Arcade.
Take that ride.
I'm not a fanboy, so whatever.
I'm just saying, there's more people. You know, this is cool.
Oh no, I know, but
Exactly.
people are like, oh, he said the Xbox
Oh, shit.
first.
You dick sucker!
Take it for a ride, baby.